Hopefully we have no more of those shrieker things to deal with.
It would be nice.
A sweet victory indeed.
Especially since the Red Prince sold all the purging wands.
Yes.
What was all that about?
Well, I thought we needed cash. Sweet, sweet clinking gold.
So,
But it was almost like I was being swayed by another person one day.
that cannot be true. But your will is probably indomitable.
Immense, majestic.
Go this way, Fane.
Yes, let's try going this way first. Make sure that we've searched every nook and cranny for... Oh, what was that?
Something moving over there.
Something's... Oh, there's
Oh.
something going on over there.
A fight. Magister Gramarye against an armored voidling. Oh, vampiric voidwoken.
Ooh. Should we just... Should we wait for them to finish their battle or just dive in?
I think we should dive in.
I mean, I'm not sure who I'm rooting for, if I'm honest.
You may get
We'll,
kill both.
we'll probably end up killing both at the end. We'll see what they have to say. Alright, are you ready?
Maybe... Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Let us charge.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not sure if we can sneak in. Oh, there we are. There's a lot of creatures here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He healed quite a lot.
I say we focus on the voidlings first before we turn around and turn on the magisters.
Probably wise.
As long as they give us the choice.
Ooh, those silent watchers are not doing so hot. Oh, but they're removing their armor.
Yes.
That helps.
I don't think...
That watcher is toast.
Whoa.
They're
Whoa,
doing
that was a... that was a hit.
massive amount of damage. Oh. Well.
Hello.
Where to start? I don't even know. Well,
I don't think we should go down there just yet. Maybe wait for the flying ones to come up to us.
well, Oily Bob can join in. There we are. And, oh, I don't know. How about, evasion? Form of spiders.
Worry not, I will dispatch them.
Oh, how brave of you.
Huh.
That's another...
Well,
Vampire.
Bob weakened them for you, Your Highness.
Certainly.
Good job, Bob.
Certainly. His contribution will be well remembered.
Oh,
Oh boy, more cursed fire.
there's an awful lot of elements down there for you, Sabil. You have a buffet of different totems.
Okay. Well, yeah. I got some fire to play with, so I think I'll do that.
Good choice. Ah, there you are, Susan.
She is much loved. In the other game that Mark and I play in, where we're a lot earlier in the game than we are here, and I summon a small incarnate, Mark's like, it's not the same.
Yes. That was when it was Susie.
Oh,
Then she will grow to become Suzanne.
she had another name.
Right. Yep. Let's just
Another
get
name.
over here and protect.
Oh.
I wonder what that thing is in the center.
I'm very curious about that myself.
Is this one live? Not. Here we go.
Glory is mine.
Impressive.
It worked wonders. There's no more valid targets.
There's a silent watcher.
Oh yes, those are not allies. Certainly. Can I target it there? I can. Farewell, my friend.
To the dark with you.
Okay. Now it looks like I've gotten it.
There's still an armored voidling on the field somewhere. It says
Up very. It's quite far, actually.
oh, it's right at the back of the map. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I can't get that. Oh, there.
Whoa.
I mean, Susan can start making her way up there.
Right. Oh, I think I've delayed long enough.
So far away everything is. Come along, Bob.
Not really a lot I can do. So down here. In the event either anyone comes down, I suppose.
It's not an abundance of targets.
Nope.
Perhaps I can move it a little bit.
Now you're just following me.
Well, Pumpkin, sometimes even leaders must follow the prerogative of others.
That is something I didn't expect you to say.
Nicely done.
I felt oddly positive once.
The Magister wipes his bloodied face with a grimy rag as he strides towards you, eyes narrowing with suspicion. He halts several feet away, one hand on the hilt of his weapon.
And you are?
Oh.
That was beautiful.
That's awesome.
Good thing I didn't bother cleaning my blade yet.
Oh, well, fine by us.
More combat.
Oh, ow, oh, ow, ow.
Just go the other way.
The nerve. That made this decision a lot easier. Ow. What did he just do?
Stole my sauce.
Well then.
I realized I was muted when I selected that. My bad.
No problem. Let's see here. What sort of mayhem can we do now? That's not going to work, so we'll just stay here.
Okay. Oh, no, that's not a good idea. She will stare menacingly at him.
He is fairly intimidating. Okay. Too far away. What? Oh, it's just over there. Fine. Okay, here we go.
Bravo.
That was all I could do. Save it.
That's enough to transform him into a chicken.
Oh, it's me again. Joyous.
Oh, he's petrified.
And now he's dead.
Glorious. No chance whatsoever.
Aha! Shoot you in the back. By royal decree. Are you doing well on that? Oh, right. Can't heal you. Can't heal you. Yes. Can do this.
Oh.
Seemingly he wanted to do it back.
This displeases us thoroughly.
Oh,
There we are.
piece of cake.
Your rent is due. There's a book. Fane, you like books?
What sort of books is it?
An excavation log, apparently. And he also dropped the key. I'm assuming it's to this door.
Perhaps we can learn what they're doing down here.
We can also interact with the item in the middle of the room.
Let's at least loot everything first before we start touching things.
Doesn't
Like-
looting involve touching things?
Well, there's a lot of different treasures here. Many of which we could use a little bit of the prince's lucky find on.
Yes.
My lucky hands are already wandering. And seal these crates. Conceal.
Generous
Whoops.
offer.
That, I clicked something. I thought it was an object. It's something that's being narrated.
The unusual tablet is marked on all sides with runic inscriptions that look like they were hacked into indecipherability with a chisel or similar instrument.
As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. You see nothingness, vast, dark, and empty.
Thinking I should probably pull my fingers back for the time being.
If you'd like.
Unless you want me to. I don't know. I feel like
You.
shout. I feel like shouting.
You sense something ancient watching you, perusing you like a prison guard would watch a wayward ant scuttling across the floor of a cell.
Red Prince, did you check out this chest in the meantime?
Ooh. Oh, there's a chest over there. Give me but a moment. More than willing to aid with any looting.
You sense
Sure.
an interest within
See
the
this
cold
fake
voice
wall?
addressing you. Beyond the
I
interest,
can tell
you
because of my
sense
dwarven
fangs,
instincts.
voracious hunger, a bottomless appetite.
It's
that
like I
no
have a-
sustenance could ever
Oh.
Ah,
sate.
Not
Every
a- oh,
moment
shit.
flitting by like a moth's wings at a
you
lantern.
touch it?
The vision reaches the present moment and diverges
There's a
into
chest.
multiple strands, impossible
More
to keep
loot.
track of.
I think
Practice always nicely.
Oh, there's somebody here. Spirit of Master. Ah.
Oh, it's Gregory.
is that so we didn't if we killed him?
I wonder what he says.
I can speak with him.
Folding his arms across his chest,
Here we go.
the Magister
Ghostly
stares at you with
banter.
baleful eyes. One by one, he points at the dead Voidwoken, the dead Magisters, the dead Silent Watchers. Then he points at you.
To me?
Your end comes, sorcerer, just as it came for them and for me. Friedemann guided the excavation rightly. Soon, Dallas will use the Aetherin on you. And then you will be the sorcerer no longer.
The Aetherin? What are you talking
He
about?
says nothing, only twists his lip bitterly as he echoes, pointing at the dead. Pointing at the dead, then pointing at you.
Huh, interesting. Journal of the Lost Worker. I don't like it here. Don't like it at all. There is something humming. Some fell thing. Something that claws around at the edges of my senses, worming its way in. Today I saw a glowing blue light, and it spoke to me. I turned to tell my friend, and he was naught but glowing light too. And when I screamed, he laughed a laugh, so hollow and black I thought it was the end. I wish it were the end. Well, that's rather ominous. Not only that, but it also ends in a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yes.
Rather unsettling.
Oh, there's a rat here. Damn. If only Sabine wasn't transfixed on that slab.
Yes. I'm sure she will come back to her senses momentarily.
Anyway.
Ooh.
Oh, there's an overseer's chest up here.
Where?
Up here. I don't want to trigger anything with
Oh.
Is that
Yeah.
someone in a cage?
It's a chicken.
but
Is it alive?
I think it's dead. The chicken is dead.
There you
It
go.
looks like it might have something on it.
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, we might need your bony fingers.
I know, Fane. Stick your finger in. Ooh, what luck.
Well, we found a very nice pair of leggings. Sure will complement my posterior nicely. Or anyone's. Sybil will surely be able to tell us what it can do. After the slap, of course.
Table of the Eternals.
On the tables. Those are my people's tablets.
Oh, interesting. There's a lot of stuff for Fane here.
There is.
Tablet of the Eternals. Oh, yes, because Fane is an Eternal.
Poisoned bottle of wine, Fane.
I'll take those. Wow, that's several of them.
Junk.
Oh. Does that heal
There we
you,
go.
or?
I think it does, actually. Actually, I'll give it a test. Yes, it definitely does.
Nice.
54 to 57 damage each turn. That's actually quite good.
An identifying glass. I can send that to Sabine.
Cool.
So it looks like Sabine is still looking at that.
She's just been really intently gazing at that item.
Ah, you're back. Glad to hear that it didn't suck your soul out or something crazy.
No, of course not. It's just very well made.
It is actually something of my people.
So you're
I would
lucky it
definitely
didn't
wish-
cut your face off, is what I'm hearing.
I definitely will wish to examine it after you.
No problem.
And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness rises once more, just as it was at the start. Eternal darkness and you.
Eternal darkness. Sounds like a hint.
An electric feeling pulses in your fingertips, and a force field of some kind pushes you away from the tablet.
Yes, the tablet doesn't want me. It might want you,
This was
Finn.
some kind of test. I'm really not sure whether I passed or failed.
Let me try to take a look.
Go ahead, Mr. Eternal.
The tablet is marked on all sides with eternal runic inscriptions, but they look like they were hacked into indecipherability with a chisel. As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. You see nothingness, vast, dark, and empty.
Let's take a look here.
You sense something ancient watching you, perusing you like a prison guard would watch a wayward ant scuttling across the floor of a cell. From within the endless emptiness, a strangely familiar voice hums into being and calls to you. Godwoken. Fane.
Hold on. That hum, it sounds very familiar.
You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. Beyond the interest, you sense fangs, voracious hunger, a bottomless appetite that no sustenance could ever sate.
Well, that's not very fulfilling.
You see your life flash before your eyes, every memory flitting by like a moth's wings at a lantern. The vision reaches the present moment and diverges into multiple strands, impossible to keep track of.
Is this like these weird trances the Red Prince keeps finding himself in?
Oh, this one's very vibrant. I don't know. Normally, the little flashes that goes through the Red Prince's mind is full of debauchery of some kind.
And this one is boring in comparison.
No, I mean it has less desires of the flesh involved.
Dreadfully boring by comparison, I would say.
Oh, they're celibate, I see.
Or culture was lacking a bit of licit grandeur.
Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence as it sifts through your every potential future. You see salvation and destruction and every shade of existence in between.
That's very confusing. I feel like that one fellow that I met the other day, his name was Dr. Strange, I think.
And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness rises once more, just as it was at the start. Eternal darkness and you.
More eternal
An
darkness.
electric feeling pulses in your fingertips, and a force field of some kind pushes you away from the tablet.
Well, that was enlightening.
Even
Oh,
after all these years, it's still active.
This appears to please you, Fane.
Now, if only I knew what the hell it was doing.
I think I just received a new ability from this thing. Living on the edge. For 2 turns, your target's character's vitality cannot be reduced below 1 point, keeping them alive against all odds. If the target is a summon, their lifetime will be prolonged for duration. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty neat.
Basically, they cannot die. That is pretty awesome. Would be very useful for me. Looks like we've got another tablet over here. Another ancient tablet.
Does that one give free abilities too?
We shall see.
So hot,
Hopefully it's a little more interesting.
An energy seems to travel between the tablet and your hands,
Medical.
sparking knowledge directly into
Wait,
your mind.
Prince, you're being a
as if
bit
you're reading with
unfair.
your
I'm
fingers.
not even sure Fane has all the parts for debauchery.
No, I pity him.
It's not all about what parts you have, it's all about how you use the ones you do have.
Oh, I
Well,
don't think
are
we want to
you-
know.
Of course, I definitely seem to be lacking some abdominables. That is the one thing I would love to have.
Well, you are certainly in a position to bone them.
Yes.
I bet he's never
Yes.
heard that one before.
Ha ha.
I know, at this point it is more an art form to drive it into his psyche than this
You
to
know-
actually have any humor.
Can you not use your face ripper thing to give yourself abdominal balls, though? I haven't seen you use it lately.
It's called a face ripper, not an abdominables ripper.
Doesn't it transform your whole person?
It disguises my face, but I don't think it disguises everything else.
That's even weirder.
That is weirder. At any rate, the tablet.
Looking down at the tablet, you feel the words inscribed there etched into your very marrow. One must rise.
One must rise.
You feel a connection pulsing from the stone, a tether stretching back millennia. You hear nothing, but you can feel the screams.
I can feel the screams.
Then your fingers grow cold to the bone. Suddenly, you are just a person standing in a cavern, clinging to a stone tablet, as if it were a life raft.
What is this? Ooh, journal updated. Oh my gosh, I got a new ability again.
What? Stop hogging them!
You get
I
them
actually-
to I don't get them. I don't get
Wow. I just got, I also got Dominate Mind as well.
Aw.
That's a pretty useful ability. I'm okay with this. Very, very fascinating.
Do you ever feel, Beast, as if we're being overlooked by some grand cosmic power?
You know, sometimes I think all these powers getting given out.
Like candy.
I mean, you can get action points as long as you're killing people and crit on basically every hit, Red Prince. But yes, talk about how below us you are.
Well, my magnificence is not... Well, I still deserve more things, you know. I'm
Do you-
accustomed to receiving gifts.
Are you ready to check the big thing at the center?
Yes.
I feel like that is another object of my people, but we will see.
No. A big gift this time, then.
Oh, it's just like Christmas. You do celebrate Christmas in this time period, yes? Or something along those lines?
Well, the subjects usually give me gifts, but, yeah.
You recognize the design. The pedestal is from your own era, made by your own people. Empty now, it once supported something powerful, something now missing. Well, there used to be something very powerful on this pedestal, but it seems to have been taken. If this is what Dallas was looking for, then she has claimed a prize. Oh, Dallas. What did she take?